Resident Evil 5 is a game that I thoroughly enjoyed. In fact, Fred and I played that game to death. That is how much I enjoyed it. And while I understand that the tone of the fifth game was nothing like the first, second, third, or even the fourth game, I still thought it was a bloody fantastic game. Now, there is talk of doing a remake of Resident Evil 5, but for some reason, shock horror, there is some resistance about doing a remake because this game is based in Africa, and as such, a lot of the infected are Africans. And apparently that's a problem. How dare you make a game and have the indigenous people from where that game is based look like the indigenous people where that game is based? It's ridiculous. Like, who even thought to do that? Like, why would you? Apparently, it is offensive to have a game based in Africa with African people being the infected. It is racist, apparently, offensive. It puts down black people, something. And all the other games had the indigenous people from where those games were based in the game, and that wasn't offensive. But the moment that they flew to Africa and decided, oh, we're going to do one of the Resident Evil games in Africa, all of a sudden it's offensive to have black people who populate Africa to be in a game and be the infected beast. You can't win. You can't win. No matter what you do, you just can't win. So now we have to panic every time a game is put out with someone that looks like me, especially if that someone is not the hero, if that someone is not depicted in a positive light, if that someone is not praised and adored because of the fact that they have a similar skin tone to me. We always have to worry about things like that. And this is what I find extremely ridiculous, is that gaming was just about gaming. I never, ever played any game and thought, I would enjoy this game so much more if this person didn't look like this, or if this person looked more like me. Like, I don't care. I just want to enjoy the game. I mean, we play games with mutants. I don't get offended by the fact that a mutant is whatever shade they are, or the fact that they're mutants. Like, we make a big deal about everything. We are sensitive about everything, and even the most ludicrous things, like something like a game based in a certain part of the world, and so therefore a lot of the characters in that game are going to look like the people based in that part of the world. Why is this an issue? Why is there uproar? Why is there the worry that this is not going to be well received? As far as I'm concerned, Resident Evil 5 did pretty well. I mean, there were whispers of people that had problems with the fact that, you know, there were Africans in there and the Africans were infected, but I don't think that that was the general feeling all round. But we always have these small pockets of people that, you know, shout about something, and then we make that, you know, the popular opinion when it isn't. And it's really annoying because gaming now is just becoming trash. Like, you can't enjoy anything anymore because there's always someone that is offended by something. I just want to go back to the days when I saw a game trailer, bought the game, played it, enjoyed it, the end. There were no questions about who, what, where. It was just a good game. What has happened to us?